Okay, so Lia Thomas, or Lia Thomas, I prefer to call her Lia, is this transgender swimmer from Penn State University, making all kind of waves in the swimming pool, pardon the pun. Is that gay? Pardon the pun. It's a pretty shit pun. So I thought we'd look at this from a leftist point of view. So I looked up Pink News. This is the LGBTQIA++ ABCDEFGHIJK news network plus. They say, trans athlete Lia Thomas receives wave of support after ending college swimming career. Lia Thomas wrapped up her collegiate swimming career over the weekend with a wave of supporters attempting to drown out the hate. Oh, come on, hate. Isn't it funny when anyone disagrees, like simply disagrees with leftists, it's hate. It's like, this is my opinion. I have this certain opinion. Well, that's hateful because it doesn't match with my opinion. Therefore, it's hate speech and you should be banned from everything. You should be banned from life. Bank accounts, Twitter accounts, social media. You're not allowed to rent property. You can't have a driver's license. You've pretty much got to go and crawl into the sea and die because you don't have the right opinion. Okay, so Pink News says, Thomas has faced vitriol over her participation in the National Collegiate Athletic Association, NCAA, championship. It comes amid an exhausting debate over trans athletes' rights to participate in sports that's consumed state legislatures, right-wing media and conservative commentators, and people with common sense. I mean, here's this bitch, she's like 6 foot something, and I use she generously because I think Lia still has a cock. She's got a male body, she competed in male swimming until she was like 18 or something, then took a couple of years off, took some hormones and said, I'm a chick now, I'm going to compete with chicks. The UPenn swimmer became the first trans athlete to win the NCAA swimming championship on Friday 18th of March, finishing in first place in the women's 500-yard freestyle. She continued to swim in events throughout the weekend and ended her collegiate swimming career with an 8th place finish in the 100-yard freestyle, ESPN reported. After Thomas's historic win, rival Rika Gyorgy, I know it's immature, but her name is Rika Gyorgy. Okay, all right. Rika Gyorgy penned an open letter complaining about her inclusion in the competition. Gyorgy, a Virginia Tech 5th year and former Olympian for Hungary, where trans people have no legal protections or recognition, finished 17th in the preliminary heats for the 500-yard freestyle on Thursday the 17th of March, behind 16 other swimmers, but singled Thomas out as the apparent reason she missed out on the final. No, I think she's just standing up for her principles. I mean, Lia Thomas has taken away one spot from one female swimmer, so I think Gyorgy has a point. In fact, I think a Gyorgy has several points, and they all go up the bum. Oh, God, I'm so immature. Gyorgy said she felt angry and sad after the NCAA allowed Thomas to compete, saying the decision hurts me, my team, and other women in the pool. See, it's not all about her. It's about the spot that Lia Thomas took from some chick, some legitimate female swimmer. She called the inclusion of trans athletes disrespectful against the biologically female swimmer who are competing in the NCAA, and that every event that a trans athlete competes in means that one spot is taken away from biological females throughout the meet. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right, Gyorgy.
How was it spelled? Where is it? Oh my God.
Gyorgy.
I thought you were just exaggerating it.
No, it's Gyorgy. Yeah, and so this one whinger on Twitter, Mary Margaret Olahan, says, wow, Virginia Tech swimmer Rika Gyorgy says her final spot was stolen from her by Lia Thomas because of the NCAA's decision to let someone who is not a biological female to compete. Yeah, I don't think that's what she was saying. I think she was saying she stole one spot from one biologically female swimmer, which she did. I mean, she's grown up as a man, and again, I use she very liberally here. She competed as a man swimmer for years and did quite shit, apparently. Like, she was ranked hundreds and hundreds down from number one. She/he wasn't very good at all. But all of a sudden she becomes a woman, does not chop off her cock. Which, I mean, at least chop off your cock. God, like that should be the one prerequisite. Fuck the hormones. Like if you're serious about this, chop off your cock. Otherwise, I don't believe you. I think you just want the glory. Many pointed out that there were 15 other swimmers who prevented Georgie from reaching the finals, while others took a moment to congratulate Thomas for her achievements in the face of constant hatred. And when they say hatred, they mean, I disagree with you. See, disagreement these days is hatred. You can't disagree with anyone without it being hatred. I mean, unless you're on the left, you can disagree with anyone the you want if you're on the left. And it's like standing up for human rights and trans rights and all this sort of shit. But if you're a normal person with some common sense, you can't disagree with anyone without being a hateful bigot. Erica Sullivan, a silver medalist at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics and current freshman at the University of Texas, came out in support of Thomas in an op-ed for Newsweek. Sullivan came in third at the 500-yard freestyle and was one of over 300 NCAA swimmers who signed a letter in support of Thomas, trans and non-binary athletes. Yeah, see, there's a difference between trans athletes and non-binary athletes. Like if there's a chick who just goes, well, I don't really have a gender, but they've got a vagina and a woman's body, then surely it's fair for them to compete with women. Because as everyone who is not insane knows, that is like, it's just a chick. She proudly declared that all athletes, including trans athletes, deserve to be respected and included exactly as we are. Oh yeah? What if exactly as you are includes like metal flippers? What if you get like metal legs? With like 6-foot flippers on them. That's just how I am. I get to compete like anyone else. What if in the future you get your brain transplanted to a high-powered submarine, right? Do you get to compete then? Well, I identify as a submarine with a human brain. You see how this is going to get messy, right? What if one day they learn how to implant a human brain into a dolphin? And you go, well, I identify as a dolphin. And there's a dolphin on the diving block, and the whistle goes, or the gun, or whatever the it is in swimming. And all the swimmers dive in, and the dolphin sort of shimmies off the block and goes, and just obliterates all these motherfuckers. Are we not allowed to give shit to the dolphin? Are we not allowed to disagree with the dolphin? I don't know where I'm going with this. My point is, female sports should be female sports. And this is clearly a dude who's winning all the female sports, and it's unfair. I mean, any normal person realises that, right? Anyway, I forgot that this video has a sponsor. So here is a really quick sponsor, and then we will continue. If you think today's technology is bad for privacy, virtual reality will be a nightmare. Along with being addictive, virtual reality is perfect for tracking everything a user does, sees, and feels in the virtual world, which will all be used to tailor laser-targeted advertisements towards them. This is why I won't get online without VirtualShield VPN. Otherwise, my private data can be vulnerable to tech companies and hackers. I highly recommend VirtualShield. Obviously, they're a long-time sponsor of the channel, and they are just great. VirtualShield are offering 50% off this month, plus a free 30-day trial for all new customers. Just go to hidewithbear.com or click the link below to start your trial today. Yeah, so that was the sponsor. It was VirtualShield. Thank you very much, VirtualShield. Sullivan said she'd been given a platform to advocate for the LGBT+ community and can't sit silently by as I see a fellow swimmer's fundamental rights be put up for debate. Fundamental rights? Fuck off. I mean, this Lia Thomas is clearly a dude. Look at Lia Thomas. She's huge. And again, I say she liberally. I mean, this is like putting me in a boxing match against a T1000. Actually, I take that back. This is like putting me in a boxing match against a T2000. You know, the melty metal one? I'd kick the out of a T1000. All swimmers embody a diverse set of identities and characteristics, Sullivan wrote. What makes us each unique also contributes to our success in the pool. Yeah, and what makes Lia Thomas unique is that she's a dude. She continued, yet no one questions the validity of how cisgender athletes' unique traits and skills or who they are contributes to their success. Oh, this is just mind-numbing. Dude swimmer gets in pool against chicks and like wins most of the races. I mean, this is clearly unfair, right? Most normal people see that. And have you ever noticed that the transgender chicks who get into female athletics are like always big hulking motherfuckers? There's never like a little twink who goes, oh, I'm going to be a woman now, and like loses every race. They're like big motherfuckers. Anyway, I think this is bullshit. This is a bit unfair. I'm glad she's retiring. And again, I say she liberally. But where from here? We're probably going to see her in the Olympics or some shit. And it's going to be this whole argument over and over again. So I'll see you next time. This has been Bearing. Stay safe out there. Ta-ta, goodbye.
Recession, session. Getting better times,